Hello everyone, I'm Catherine from the TherapyNotes success team. Getting a client's consent for service is an important part of the therapy process. So today, we're going to show you how to share the consent for services form in your TherapyNotes account. This form is included in every TherapyNotes account via the client portal and can be edited to fit the needs of your practice. Anyone in your practice can share the consent for services form, but if you'd like to edit the consent for services form, first confirm that you have the practice administrator role in your TherapyNotes account. It's also important to make sure that you've set up the basics of your TherapyNotes account and that you've enabled the client portal and client portal document sharing within the settings section. If you still need to complete these steps, you can visit the TherapyNotes Help Center for more videos and articles, or contact our support team by phone or email for one-on-one support. To see what the consent for services form looks like, go to the Library tab and then click on the Portal Forms tab. Here you can see a table showing all of the documents included with your TherapyNotes account, including the consent for services form. Clicking on this form will allow you to access it and review its contents. You can make any changes to the form by clicking the Edit icon, then entering the changes as needed. You can also customize the form by adding bold, italicized, and underlined words, as well as bulleted and numbered lists. Because state laws, the requirements of licensing boards, and the codes of ethics of various bodies differ greatly, you must edit this document to meet your specific needs or use a document of your own creation before you may enable this form for portal sharing. Once you finish editing the form, you may save the form by clicking Save Changes. To make the document available for sharing, select Enabled within the portal options, then click Save Changes. Now that the consent for services form is suited to your preferences, you may share it with a patient using a document request. From this screen, you can start a document request by clicking Share on Portal, selecting the patient, and adding instructions as needed. You can also add additional documents if you would like to. Once everything is ready, you can send the request by clicking Send Document Request. You can also send a document request from a patient's chart. The process is almost the same, but you would start the process by going to Patients, selecting the patient, going to the Patient's Portal tab, and clicking Share Documents. From here, you will need to select the documents that need to be included, which can include the consent for services form. Just like in the previous example, you can include instructions, and once ready, click Send Document Request. Now that the document request has been sent, we're going to jump into the patient's portal account to see how they can sign their consent form. When the patient logs into their client portal account, they will be able to see that a document needs to be reviewed. To access the request, they can either click on the blue text, the arrow icon, or the document icon. When the patient is within the document request, they can start filling out the document by clicking Consent for Services or Review and Complete. Once inside the document request, the patient can review the Consent for Services form. After they have taken the time to read it, they will need to enter their name in the Signed By field. Then either draw their signature or choose to create a signature from their typed name. Finally, the patient can send the completed form back to the practice by clicking Submit Completed Document. Once the document has been signed by the client, the completed form will automatically appear in the client's Documents section. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you'd like to see more from TherapyNotes, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Thanks for watching!